of our studio on the banks of beautiful St. John's River in sunny Florida. And Gold Tone Music Group, the makers of fine fretted string instruments, presents an hour of live music with Live and Kicking. With your host, the Cosmic Cowboy Revival Band with Bruce Anderson.
Hey, welcome everybody to Live and Kicking. Brought to you by the Gold Tone Music Group and by 502 Fallen Angel Radio. I'm Bruce Anderson, I'm your host. And tonight we have a special guest host, Stephen Boris, also known as Big Tiki. Right?
Hello, everyone. So glad to be here tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Bruce, for having us again.
My pleasure.
It's been a year and a half. We were like one of the first people you had.
We were.
So it's a pleasure to be back.
And you're healthy all this whole time?
Yeah, it was just fine. I mean, I ended up doing a lot of songwriting. I wrote about 10 songs in
cool.
last year, so that's been great.
You're going to do originals tonight?
We got 3 original songs tonight, 3 of our latest.
Oh, fantastic. And the ladies are, we should mention that tonight we have, if you haven't read, it's obviously Stephen and the Mai Tais.
Right. Hi, Mai Tais.
But before you hear them, we're going to have Jeff Letrourneau is going to fill in before that. So first I'll do 3 songs along with Stephen here, and then we'll have Jeff up. So it's going to be a good show, I think. Let's kick it off here with How I Feel. I've never known just walking down the street, enjoying the simple pleasures, very hard to beat. Always thought the more you get, better off you are. This is how I feel, hope I'm not wrong. Walk a mile in my shoes, I'm walking yours just as long before I'm gone. So many loves I've had all through my life. Sweetheart, girlfriends, and lovers, even 2 great wives. Is it impossible to be with only one? This is how I feel, hope I'm not wrong. Walk a mile in my shoes, I'll walk in yours just as long before I'm gone. Take it, Elwood. Sad. I'm very thankful for all I've ever had. It's just that now, if it's not a crime to enjoy the view, maybe the last time. My ambition was always bigger than my charity. Achieving great things, that was my identity. Now none of that matters when I'm looking back. This is how I feel, hope I'm not wrong. Walk a mile in my shoes, I'll walk in yours just as long before I'm gone. How I feel.
Felt pretty good.
I love that tenor guitar, man. That's a special dimension, I guess. Now,
it's still, going from ukulele to tenor, it's still 4 strings.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't have
is it just a big ukulele or is it a small guitar?
No, it's actually, I mean, a tenor guitar was developed back in the 30s, so tenor banjo players could move over to the guitar.
Oh.
And it's still tuned in fifths. This one I have tuned like a ukulele, GCEA, but the traditional tenor is tuned in fifths, so tenor banjo players could pick it up and start playing it as well.
So would it be also used in concert with like a regular guitar and like a bass
and
guitar?
This is a 3/4 size one.
Oh.
So this is 22 frets. The full size one is 25.
But you're full size though. So
I am full size.
So-
A little more than full size. Although I'm working on that.
The super size. Is that
Right.
what, no. This is called, I'm sorry, we digress or?
Well, you invited me, so you
I
get
know.
what you get.
I forgot. I should have gone back and reviewed it better. Anyway, this is a song called Night and Day. This is an old one from 20 plus years ago. The difference between guys and girls, night and day. We're really different, just like night and day. You're really different every single way. Ain't gonna change, gonna stay that way. We're really different, just like night and day. You dress in white, I dress in black. One step forward, two steps back. Everything we do, we always do our part. You're right to the ending, I'm at the start. One thing we do, I know will be right. We're making love all through the night. You say it faster, I say it slow, getting much better the longer we go. Tell Melwood. Tastes great. May or September, it's never too late. Some say we're like leather and lace. It really doesn't matter when I look in your face. Different is good, you know it's the key. Keeps it exciting for you and me. For you and me, baby. Just like night and day. Just like night and day. Night and day.
I like that song. It's really-
That's cute. That might be good with ukulele. Ukulele version of that. Now, this is a song called "Oh Sweet Georgia," and this is the last one we're going to do, and then we're going to bring up Jeff Letrourneau. He's going to be right up here.
Hi, Jeff.
He's right out there in the audience.
Get ready. It's your turn next.
He came here all the way from Eustis.
Well, we came from Orlando, Titusville.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. So,
Yeah, but people.
see, people will come from all over for your show.
Oh, I appreciate that. And from
Distance is no object.
sorry about that.
Well, actually, distance
that's
is
right,
an
we just-
object anyway.
Yeah, you got a song about that coming
Yeah.
up, right? All right. Can't wait to hear that. This is called "Oh Sweet Georgia." This is a guy who's, I would say, very optimistic. He's in jail for murdering his girlfriend's lover, and she's pregnant by that guy. and yet he wants her to be his wife, though he's sitting in jail when he
He
sings
doesn't
this.
care about the kid, he just wants her as his wife.
Apparently, he's just optimistic
Oh, all right,
about the
okay,
whole
all
thing.
right.
And this goes beyond love is blind. This is love is dumb, in this guy's case. Anyway, Oh Sweet Georgia. Oh, sweet Georgia, how could you be so cruel? I'm here in the jailhouse, waiting for a visit from you. I've used up my last phone call, trying to find out where you are. Maybe they're just being mean, saying you're in some downtown bar. It doesn't have to be this way. I hope you will still be my wife. How could you ever have known I would take his life? Oh, sweet Georgia, what have you done to me? The judge wasn't kindly to setting this poor boy free. Off to the jailhouse I went, no credit for time that I spent serving life for you. Saying I love you is not what that meant. It's gonna be lonely in here. Don't know if I can live another night. Dreaming of you is all I have. I can't face the light. Here we go, breakdown. Oh, sweet Georgia. Look what you made me do. Seeing you with that fella, you know that would make me blue. You really didn't think I would care. Made me crazy and wild. Could have forgiven everything, though you're carrying his child. It doesn't have to be this way. Hope you will still be my wife. How could you ever have known that I would take his life? Oh, sweet Georgia, how could you be so cruel? Oh, sweet Georgia. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Stephen, thank you. Thank you. Can't wait to hear you and the rest of the gang. And let's get Jeff up here. Yeah, give a hand for Jeff. Woo!
I got a new tune now.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The magical tuning I have. Well, Jeff, welcome back. It is good to see you again.
Thank you, sir.
Really liked your singing last time. Have you gotten better?
Well, I'm trying to stay even keel.
There you
so,
go.
Hopefully.
I think at some point that's the best we can do, isn't it?
I'm just trying to stay there, man.
Just keep doing what we're doing until finally we're called in, you know?
Yeah.
Pay all those debts we owed. And he's playing a regular guitar, I might mention, not a tenor guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you going to do for your first song here?
My first song I wrote this about a year ago, well, about a year and a half, I guess. We were traveling in decided to stop up in Nashville.
Oh, cool. Cool.
And I spent a lot of time up there playing on the street corners, man. It was cool. I got the best experience doing that. You know, I played some bars and some other places, some nice places. But, you know, there's 30,000 guitar players up there.
But your impression was it was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it was cool. It's a great experience. So I just went there for the experience. And I wrote this. I talked with a lot of people that were living on the street, and there was a lot. I can't imagine what it is now, but and it was just, I was amazed at some of the people that were so intelligent and just were out of shape being there. You know, somehow they got there. They're not all druggies. They're not all alcoholics. They're just people who are in a bad way. And I had some great conversation with them. I played music with them a couple times, and it was pretty cool. So it was a great experience. So I wrote this. This is called On the Dark Side of the Street. I used to play I was up there during the winter, and it always seemed every time the only place I got to play was the shady side of the street, and I was freezing to death with the sunlight's on the other side, you know?
Okay. Take it away.
On the dark side of the street, ain't no light to be found, and the wind is always blowing up off the hard, cold ground. But that sun is shining on the sidewalk across the way, but the warm air just don't seem to make it across the street to stay. And it's cold on the dark side of that street. They say you can play here 'cause the seating's always free. And I listen to the words of the music that you play. Dream of a home that seems so far away.
Pretty good tonight.
And there's preachers and there's prophets on the dark side of the street. They're camped out under bridges and they're wrapped in dirty sheets. And they're sleeping in the doorways downtown in the square. And they eat behind the dumpsters 'cause they know the evening fare. And it's cold on the dark side of that street. They say you can play here 'cause the seating's always free. And I listen to the words of the music you play and dream of a home that seems so far away. On the dark side of the street, their eyes can shine so bright, and the warmth in their soul can keep you through the night. And I tell you about Jesus and how he'll set you free, but your sins can keep you down and keep you on your knees. And it's cold on the dark side of that street. They say you can play here 'cause the seating's always free. And now listen to the words of the music you play. Dream of a home that seems so far away. Yeah, they listen to the words of the music I played. Dreamed of a home that's not so far away. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, is this one of the ones you just wrote?
I just finished this. Well, I was working on it till this afternoon when I got here.
This is fresh out of the oven then.
Yeah, I tried a couple versions of it that I had messed with, but I just now really finished it. So.
Yeah. So it's a work in progress.
I'm hoping it's done cooking. It's one of them things that tear at you, you know. It's just. It's called Love Unreal.
I heard everywhere I can feel. We had a love so unreal. I don't know what I did wrong. Did I leave you alone too long? Did I leave you alone too long? Where can I go to ease this pain? Is there a love that remains? What can I say? What can I do? Without a chance of loving you. Without a chance of loving you. I cannot find you now that you're gone. How can I tell you I was so wrong? I search for you night and day. I want you to know just what I pray. I want you to know what I pray. We had a love oh so unreal. I don't know what I did wrong. Did I leave you alone too long?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's
I think I got it pretty much worked out now.
and you said you like Nashville.
Yeah.
I don't think the tourist bureau is going to use that one. I don't.
Oh, no. Maybe not. No. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Did you do 3 songs?
No, I did 2. I didn't know how many I was supposed to do.
One more, please.
I'll do another one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Encore.
Okay. This I remember this one. It's pretty bad when you say, "Do you remember your own song?"
Now, how old is this song?
This is about a year old.
Oh, okay.
So this is based. Every song has a story, I believe. Anyway. This is how I started playing about 11 years ago. So when I turned 51. So, but I'd wake up in the middle of the night. I never played. I never sang before. So.
Oh, wow.
And I'd have this music in my head. So this goes something like this. It's called Sometimes.
Sometimes lay awake in bed, song starts singing in my head. Sometimes I walk the floor all night till I work it out and get it right. Sometimes when she kisses me goodbye, I feel a tear build in my eye. 'Cause sometimes life used to be so bad, now she's the best thing that I've had. And I watch her as she walks away, and pray to God he keeps her safe. Sometimes I'm just not there, and I know he has his plans as well to get us through this living hell. But sometimes it just don't seem fair. Sometimes I try to say it in a song. Sometimes I just get it wrong. Sometimes all I can do is smile, and the world looks happy for a while. And I watch her as she walks away, pray to God he keeps her safe. 'Cause sometimes I'm just not there, and I know he has his plans as well to get us through this living hell. But sometimes it just don't seem fair. Sometimes I lay awake in bed, a song starts playing in my head.
Something like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me on. Again. Thank you.
Again, we're going to get you back up at the end for Circle
Okay,
Being Broken.
thank you, sir.
And now we have a trio, I believe.
Oh, these guys are great. I heard.
They are.
I love the sound check.
They are. They're the kind, not to say your music's melancholy, but these guys are a little different than that. These are you're the cruise ship band, I think, right?
The cruise ship of bands. We are.
So
We are the fun ship.
this is Big Tiki and the Mai Tais. They're up here with a wash tub bass.
Yes.
Is that the correct term for it?
It is. It's the washtub bass, sometimes known in bluegrass terms as a gut bucket, but that's not sensitive enough for
I didn't know.
Hawaiian.
That's a gut
Hawaiian
bucket.
music. Yes, but it is a washtub bass.
Yeah.
It's one string. It's played with a washtub clothesline and a broomstick
Wow.
and two ukuleles.
And it's a very traditional
Yeah.
Hawaiian instrument as well.
Yes, it is. Any kind of gourd-based instrument with one string traveled from Africa around the world, actually. Hawaiians
Yeah.
used it also because
Now the wash tub came
washtubs-
from a different source, I would have.
Yeah, but they had them in
I'm
Hawaii
just
and
kidding.
they used them.
Now, Gold Tone they make ukuleles.
You didn't know you were going to get a history lesson tonight, too, did you?
Well, on wash tubs, it's, gut buckets.
Gold Tone would make a wash tub
Yeah.
base, but the zinc is kind of hard to get a hold of.
I guess, is it?
Now it is.
You should see her going into like Tractor Supply and asking to see all the wash tubs.
Because they have different tones, you know, and it's very important to get a
She'll
tub
thump
that's
them.
tuned.
Yeah. Well, it's got a great sound. Well, the audience is going to hear that. So,
Well, hello, everyone.
Yes.
Once again, Bruce, thank
yes,
you for
Stephen,
having
welcome
us.
back again and again.
And we're Big Tiki and the Mai Tais, and let me take a moment to introduce the band.
There you go.
Of course, you've already met our one-string wonder on the one-string washtub bass, Tony La Banana Schifalo. And over here to my left, we have our lead singer, rhythm ukulele, and co-songwriter, the wonderful Naughty Nancy Blowers. And I'm the captain of your 3-song cruise this evening. I'm Stephen Big Tiki Boris, and we're Big Tiki and the Mai Tais. And this first song, hey, Tony, what do you like to drink?
I like anything with rum, but I'm thinking maybe I might switch to vodka.
Well, that Maker's Mark was pretty good.
Yes.
Hey, Nancy, what do you like to drink?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I like to drink just about everything. However, I am a big fan of Mai Tais.
Well, so am I.
Hence the band name.
Yes, and here we go. 1, a 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Went down to the tiki bar, didn't know what to drink. So I took a look around, give me time to think. Across the room, what did I see? Oh, a tiki girl looking at me. I want a Mai Tai. I want to drink it with you. I want a Mai Tai. I want to drink it with you. I want a Mai Tai, honey, want to drink it with you. I want a Mai Tai, honey, want to drink it with you. I want a Mai Tai. I want to drink it with you. Made my way across the room under tropical lights. As I came up to her, what a beautiful sight. When I looked into her eyes, suddenly, to my surprise, she had a Mai Tai. She wanted to drink it with me. She had a Mai Tai. She wanna drink it with me. She had a Mai Tai, honey, wanna drink it with me. She had a Mai Tai, honey, wanna drink it with me. She had a Mai Tai. She wanna drink it with me. Or a Singapore sling, or a scorpion bowl. They're not my thing. Not a suffering bastard, or a beachcomber. Not a blue Hawaiian, or a rum runner. Not a pina colada, or a yellow bird. You know what I like, and I think you heard. I want a Mai Tai. I want to drink it with you. I want a Mai Tai. I want to drink it with you. I want a Mai Tai, honey, want to drink it with you. I want a Mai Tai, honey, want to drink it with you. I want a Mai Tai. I want to drink it with you. I want a Mai Tai.
Me too.
It's making us thirsty.
Well, it's always write about what you know.
Right, you got to write about
And,
what you know.
you know, Stephen makes probably the best Mai Tai I've ever had.
Well, thank you,
so.
thank you, thank you. There's a few bartenders around who might argue with that point, but I'll take it. All right, this next song is another original, and I grew up in Pinellas County on the Gulf Coast, and let's spend some time in Key West. And if you live in Florida, and anywhere from Key West up to Pensacola, if you live near the coast, you go down to the beach and watch the sunset. Mm-hmm. And it just anywhere, it's just wonderful. Everybody goes out and sees the sunset. And so this is kind of my love song to Florida sunsets. And it all started out, I was just thinking, what's one of my favorite things in the world? And that's a grouper sandwich and an ice cold beer. Mm. And that's where this song started.
Go for that right now.
I know. So this is called West Coast Florida Sunset. Ready?
Ready. grouper sandwich and a nice cold beer. Mockingbird song is all I wanna hear. Day long drive down A1A to watch the pelicans fly over the Biscayne Bay. At the end of the day, all I wanna do is watch a West Coast Florida sunset. Watch a West Coast Florida sunset. Apalachicola is the place to be, to eat a dozen raw oysters overlooking the sea. A nice cold dip at Juniper Springs. Be at Bach Tower when the carolyn rings. Be at the beach, just you and me, to see a West Coast Florida sunset. See a West Coast Florida sunset. When the weather's too hot and you've got to flee, do a 3-hour float down the Itchtuckney, or a snorkel trip in John Pennecan Park, then a Mai Tai in a tiki bar before it gets dark. Sit back, relax, it's a sight to see. It's a West Coast Florida sunset. A West Coast Florida sunset.
About a half an hour before the sun goes down, people start to gather from all over town. You don't need a ticket,
you don't need cash.
If you're real lucky, you'll see
the green flash as we hold each other in that golden glow. Everyone applauds Mother Nature's show.
And
watch a rocket launch from the KSC, then the Playa Linda Beach for some nudity. Day at Daytona is something to hear, or see a surfing contest off the Cocoa Beach Pier. If you're still up at dawn at Miami Beach, you'll catch an East Coast Florida sunrise. An East Coast Florida sunrise. From Okeechobee to the Everglades, when you're in the Keys, you're gonna need some shades. From Isla Mirada to the 7-mile bridge across Big Pine Key in Key West. Mallory Square is where you wanna be for a Key West, Florida sunset, or a Cedar Key, Florida sunset, or a Sanibel Island sunset. It's a West Coast, Florida sunset. Thank y'all.
A tour of Florida in one song.
That's right. I need to do a 3-hour float down the
oh, I want to do that so bad, especially.
I like Playa Linda Beach myself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, this next song, this is the latest one I wrote, and it's got 2 stories behind it. Last October, my wife and I went down to Kissimmee Prairie State Park, which is just north of Lake Okeechobee. And it's a designated dark spot park. It's so far away from city lights that you can see the Milky Way. All the stars are out there. They have designated campsites for astronomy where you're not allowed to have fires, and you can only have red lights. You can't have white lights. And it's really, I mean, it really is. You drive, you get off at Yeehaw Junction, and it's about 40 miles down this road that's straight as an arrow. And you get to the park entrance, and it's about a 10-mile drive to the campgrounds. And I go up to the ranger station, and I'm getting our campsite, and I say, wow, this is the middle of nowhere. And she looks at me and goes, nope, it's about 2 miles in that direction. So that's the first half of the song. The second half is one of our favorite places to play is over in Dunedin. It's a tiki bar called the Honu. And they love us there, and they'd have us there every week if we wanted to. But it's a 2.5-hour drive from Orlando. Then you play a 3-hour set, and then you got to pack it up, and then you got to drive home
or 2.
So we don't really play there that often, but when we do, it's a great time. So this song is about those 2 things.
Gears in the van, and we're ready to go. Got a 3-hour gig at a bar on the coast. It's a 2-hour trip, but the venue is hip. It's a joint we like playing the most. Our singer's not here, we can't leave yet, cause it's just a little delay. Just got a text, traffic's a mess, but I'm just a half a mile away. We might not be in the middle of nowhere, you might not be that far from home, you might not be at the end of the road, but it's just a half a mile away, just a half a mile away. Turned out to be a really good night, tips were good, the band was tight. Time to break down, get it back in the van, get on the road as soon as we can. Made some new friends, they all stopped to chat. The owner just dropped off all pay. Time to hit the road, get back on the highway, and it's just a half a mile away. You might not be in the middle of nowhere, you might not be that far from home, you might not be at the end of the road, but it's just a half a mile away, just a half a mile away. This late at night, traffic is light, speed limit seems a bit faster. Can't wait to get home, collapse in a heap, bass player and back, she's already asleep. Not far to go to the end of the trip, but I've got a look of dismay. No need to fret, there's a rest up ahead, and it's just a half a mile away. You might not be in the middle of nowhere, you might not be that far from home, you might not be at the end of the road, but it's just a half a mile away, just a half a mile away. Just got home, was a really long trip, don't want to do that too often. But there's a place far away that digs what we play, they think that we're really awesome. No, said the band, it would be so sweet if we found a place closer to play. Well, we just got a gig at a club down the street, and it's just a half a mile away. You might not be in the middle of nowhere, you might not be that far from home, you might not be at the end of the song, but it's just another chorus away, or two, or it's just another chorus away. You might not be in the middle of nowhere, you might not be that far from home, you might not be at the end of the road, but it's just a half a mile away, just a half a mile away. Just a half a mile away.
There you go. Thank you, guys. Wow, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
And let me throw in a plug here real quick. Saturday, August 7th,
Yes.
we will be playing at Wops Hops in Sanford.
Wops
Oh,
Hops.
yeah.
Sanford's very first microbrewery. And it's going to be a tiki beach power luau type thing. And we're doing our full 3-hour set
3 hours.
with all our decor and everything involved with that.
There's going to
So
be mysterious tiki
That's,
torches.
that's
right.
That's
There's gonna
Saturday.
be
What
men
time?
in
come on out.
coconut bras and grass skirts and
What time?
It's going to
start at 8 and we play through 11.
8 through 11, and
Wow.
there's going to be 3 very special tiki-flavored beers that are going to be brewed
3 or
special
4,
for the event.
I think.
That's what
He's
he said.
yeah, he's
That's
going.
what Greg said.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
did
He just
say-
said 3?
He said 3
Well, I
special.
told him 4.
Oh.
Oh.
It's
You better-
a flight. It's
Oh,
a flight.
You better
It'll
get
be
with it,
4.
man.
Okay,
I want that
4
guava beer,
special
baby.
beers.
All right, thank you very much. And here's Bruce.
Oh, no, yeah, back again. I guess to do a few songs. Then we're going to get you guys back up at the end to do a version of Will the Circle Be Unbroken. What am I doing now? We're going to do a song called Wine, Women, and Song. Yes, I wonder what that's about. There's not much of a backstory on this one. This pretty much is, yeah. It was. This is one of these songs that kind of wrote itself. Wine Women's song. All right, let's see if we can pull it together here. There we go. D major 7th on the banjo. Ooh. I've been alone here so many times. Thought I found love then, but I was blind. It's easy to get fooled now. I could be wrong. Won't stop me trying, 'cause I really love wine, women, and song. With my first wife, cheated all the time. Thought it was the right thing. I was in my prime. Doesn't make the man. Boy, was I wrong. I kept on lying, 'cause I really love wine, women, and song. Here we go. Time has made me wiser. Do the best thing. Treat my loves better. Not like a one-night fling. Enjoy a drink and raise a glass. Don't you let the good times pass, and do what you can to make it last. Take it, Elwood. I'm here to tell you, hope that you'll learn from my mistakes now. You won't get burned. Enjoy it all, I won't be wrong. Don't stop trying, 'cause I really love wine, women, and song. Wine, women, and song. Wine, women, and song. That's a questionable song. we'll see. All right, the next one is actually was written on Memorial Day. It's called "The Good Old USA," and basically it's all about whatever's going on with everybody, to stop it. It's a great country. Let's try to get along. And this is in honor of all soldiers that died for this country. It's called "The Good Old USA." On Memorial Day, how can we ever forget all those soldiers whom we owe a great debt? Whatever we do now, let us not go back to the way things were. If you are red, brown, yellow, or black, try to remember we all are the same. Let's move beyond the hatred. Let's move beyond the blame. Look all around you and you know that's the way. We have everything in the good old USA. In every war, all Americans fought. You didn't care if you were born here or not. Weren't allowed to fight side by side. Still they bled, and still they died. What
kind of person wouldn't help his fellow American just because he's different from some other man. Look all around you and you know that's the way. We have everything in the good old USA. Take it, Elwood. The news or what people say, you may think we're crazy and we lost our way. There are people who speak with fear and hate. Some may like that, they think it's great. I have great hopes and I wish for the best. Being smart, that'll take care of the rest. Look all around you and you know that's the way. We have everything in the good old USA. Oh, we have everything in the good old USA. We have everything in the good old USA. Good old USA. Oh, thank you. We got. Unfortunately, you're stuck with me for I think one more. I try to avoid this, but sometimes, sometimes I don't know. This is a song. I love the backstory in this one. Name of this song is "Perfect Storm." So if you've seen the movie, you know this song. I like that about Captain Billy, George Clooney, Andrea Gale. That's the ship. and how it didn't go well. It didn't go well. It's called The Perfect Storm. Sort of a sea chanty-like, I guess you could say. Oops. What's going on? There we go. All right, let's give it a try here by doing that. To the docks today, grabbed his crew and sailed away off into the deep blue sea. Happens next is a mystery. Andrea Gale was a good old ship, had no troubles before the script. Signed for sea, 90 feet tall, proved she could handle it all. And heavy rain, not enough to stop these sailors. Fast as hell they tried to bail her. Made the storm deadly foe, joined by hurricane tropic low. Together they made a deadly path, wood and a trail last. Away go these brave men, away out to sea. To the Flemish cap, thought was luck was really a trap. Hand upon her Billy's last
perfect storm. Now, let's get a gang up here. We're going to do Circle Be Unbroken. Circle Be Unbroken with whoever can fit up here and do whatever you want to do. How's that for organized? Like normal here. Actually, we'll put a capo on here. We're talking about is this song in the public domain or not. It should be, however, copyright is a strange thing. And apparently, if somebody has done a recording, even of a public domain song, they can try to copyright the version they did of their cover of a public domain song. If that makes any sense. And I guess it does. And I guess it does to the lawyers. How's this go again? No. So all right. So we're missing a Mai Tai. So this is.
The Mai Tai was at the bar.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, it'd be Big Tiki and the Mai Tai. You know, not.
Here I am.
All right. Circle Be Unbroken in G. And I'll kick it off, and then. By the way, anybody wants to take a verse and sing it? If you know it, just join in or do whatever you want to do. Anybody want to play a lead in G? Yeah. No? No? Okay. Well, then we'll figure it out. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Do we have to rehearse or something?
I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the first come rolling for to carry my mother away. Everybody, will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I went back home days lonely, for my mother, she was gone. All my family, there was crying, but our home felt sad and alone. There we go. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There you go, lead. Undertaker, won't you please drive slow? For that lady you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. One course. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, in the sky. One more time. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Big Andy. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. That is our show. We will see you next week at 7. Thanks to Big Tiki and the Mai Tais. Thanks to Jeff Letrourneau. Keep on kicking.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you,